Okie doke. I just came back from a week with a company I did consulting with. So I want to go over the geek gear for travel. And sometimes if you're consulting, you're only allowed carry-on bags and you got to be there for a week. So I'm just going to cover kind of standard things and geek gear things. So let me start off with the carry-on bag. I'm going to hit keys first. Make sure you know where you put your keys, because once you get past TSA security, you don't need your keys anymore. Either put them in a known place in your bag or have a magnetic hide a key. I do both. You can carry a spare set in your bag in a known place, so when you chuck your keys and can't find them. Problem is, like last night, I got to the parking lot after midnight. And you're probably worn out from traveling and you don't want to go through that. All right, so the hotel power supply strip. This is always a good thing. I leave it in the hotel. That's where I use it. I have another power supply strip, and I'll show you. That's the Geek Consulting strip. Your liquids, not your dry items. So Motrin for back pain, toothbrush, shaver. I use disposables when I travel. Q-tips, all of the dry stuff I keep in one bag. The liquids that you got to pull out for TSA, I keep in the outside of the bag, so I don't have to fumble through for them. So all I do is pull them out. That is the suitcase. All right, geek gear. This is my rental car bag. I have a power inverter, so in case I need AC power, and I've done this. I've spent 3 hours in a car tech supporting a client on a migration that went bad. So it has AC ports, USB ports, so you can power everything just from this. That's simply the cable that plugs in right here. This fits in your drink holder. Actually, pretty nice device. In the Geek Gear bag, so high amperage USB charger. This has 3 ports. 2 ports are probably sufficient for you and a friend. For me, what I do is while I carry the Note 4, I have also a Galaxy S3. And the reason is this clampy thing always falls off the windshield. I probably could get a better one. This stays on the windshield no matter what. So I have my Galaxy S3 here tethering off the Note 4, and I'm powering both with this in the rental car, and that works nicely. Also, the Galaxy S3 is my backup phone, so if something goes bad with my Note 4, I still have the capability of communication. Backup car charger. Uh-oh, now you can see why it's the backup. Yeah, it looks like something broken there. All right, all of this back in the bag. Because it stays in the bag until I travel again. Okay, I did take this out because I'm going to charge it. Spare battery for your phone. I'm going to hit the next spare battery. The next spare battery is right here. So this is actually kind of cool because it's a power vault, and if you're hiking, it's USB chargeable. So that is kind of cool. So I've doubled up on my battery. Along with, I've doubled up with the battery for my, let's see, where is it? I have multiple batteries. No, that's not a battery. Thumb drive is always good. Remote-free camera is always good. I carry a camera in case there's something interesting to take pictures of. Okay, spare phone. So if my Note 4 goes bad, I can drop the SIM in here and use this phone. Band-Aid in case you cut yourself. It doesn't matter. I have all sorts of waterproof cases. If you got just like the waterproof Ziploc bag type case, which this is, pretty good just to carry. It'll hold my Note 4, it'll hold my Galaxy S3, so in case you get caught. All right. So, just so you don't have stinky breath and scare people away, especially when presenting. Vitamins. So if you take vitamins, keep some in your bag. Screaming baby on the airplane suppression. Okay. Earbuds, charger, USB cable to charge. Is that it? Got a few more odds and ends. Aha. Emergency spare not taken out of the case, earbuds. So in case you really need a spare set of earbuds. When you're on the plane, a tablet type device is always okay on your lap. So if you want to read, watch videos or something like that, always okay. This is actually rocking CyanogenMod. Okay, when you're with the client, and so this isn't necessarily required to be in the backpack, that could be in your carry-on, but it's got to go in your backpack for when you meet with the client. The items here, so if they have a DVI projector or monitor, if they have an HDMI projector or monitor, if they have a VGA projector or monitor, if they're secure and don't allow Wi-Fi, you need something to do that connectivity. All right, so we got the tablet. We've got spare batteries for the backup phone. We got spare batteries for the regular phone. All right, we've got chargers for whatever devices and cables for whatever devices we're bringing. Keep spare eyeglasses. Typically keep one in your backpack, one in your carry-on bag. So we got sunglasses, more earplugs for screaming baby prevention. This is the Swiss Army knife for the consultant. You are uber cool if you've got one of these, because it gives you, oh look, you got a power outlet here, 3, 4. So it gives you 4 power outlets. So in case you're in that conference room, you need to jack in the power and you don't want to plug, boot somebody off. When I travel on business, I don't keep the charger for the camera. I just keep charged batteries for the camera. So a few extra charged batteries is cool. That will get you whatever you need to do while you're traveling on business. So, okay. Two things I do. My MacBook Pro has a, is it 256 gig SSD? I keep VM images, virtual machine images. I keep movies. So what I'll do is I'll copy them off onto my hard drive, the SSD, and watch the video and then delete it when I'm done. So I'm not using up that space. So entertainment, VMs for work, the cables. Now, I don't keep both of these in one location either. So I keep one of these in my backpack and one of these in the hotel. So when I'm on site with the client, worst case scenario, I got enough power in the laptop for the day, and when I go back to the hotel, I've got this. There's a few more things. So if you're going to a parking lot, long-term lot, 1, I take a picture of my license plate. 2, take a picture of where the parking spot, if the parking spot has a number. If there's a bus stop by where you're getting off, take a picture of the bus stop number. So in the long-term lot, or the economy lot that I park in, there's a number for my parking spot and there's a number for the bus stop. And sometimes the bus driver that takes you there will ask you about where your bus stop is. So that is my prepping tech geek bag for the consultant.